Welcome to a very different episode of the My Slice of Life podcast. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to all of you for listening to it, whether it's been for an episode, a season or more throughout the 2 years that I've been doing the show. But as the name suggests, it is farewell for now. I did talk a few months ago about some of the problems I was having with the podcast, and I've come to the conclusion that I really need to take a break, but I need your help. I know not many of you get in touch or comment, but I need to know what you've liked and what you haven't enjoyed about the podcast. Even if you never normally get in touch with any shows, I am asking you to just drop me a little line and let me know. So I'm going to step back for the rest of July and August so I can take a creative break and think about what to do next. And I do have an idea floating around, which I'll come to in a minute. But I need you to drop me a line, and the address you need is myslicecontact@gmail.com. Get in touch and give me just a little bit of feedback. What have you enjoyed? What were you not so keen on? What would you like more of? Or something completely different. I have had a couple of really nice emails in the past, and I'm very grateful for them. Although, see, to be honest, I mainly get folk asking to be a guest on the podcast or wanting me to hire them to work in the background, and I can't do either of those things. Oh, I've just had a thought though. While I'm away having my creative break, you can go back and listen to my earlier episodes, and they might not be the best quality, right? I will put my hand up and admit that, but I did my best. And the information, I think, is good. I'll put some of the earlier thumbnails in the video version of this so you can pick what you want to listen to, or just scroll through. There's lots of different topics, so there's plenty for you to listen to. If you haven't listened to other episodes before, you won't be stuck. Now, this idea that I've had, I want to run it by you so you can let me know if it works for you. I think this could be good. Everyone says to have a podcast, you need a niche, right? And that's my problem. I don't have a niche. What I do have, just like you, is a variety of interests. And I had begun to kind of think of the podcast more like a magazine sort of thing, that brings you different topics. And I've been talking lately about what I'm doing at the allotment in the garden, but I want to talk to you about other things too, and I'm sure you're interested in other things too. So what I'm thinking is having regular features, but each one would be monthly. Say on the first Monday of the month, that would be the gardening update. Then the second would be something like a movie or a book review or a recommendation or something that's really grabbed me. The third Monday in the month would be what I've been making in the kitchen, so I can bring you recipe ideas. And the fourth week of the month would be for the weird and interesting or supernatural things that I've found, and I really want to share them with you. So rather than having specific seasons where you might think, I'm not really that keen on that, you'll know, oh well, on the first Monday I get my gardening. You know what I mean? Or maybe all of them would appeal to you, but there'll be something there for most of you. You know the old saying, you can't please everybody, so I'm not going to be so naive to think that I'm going to. And if there is a fifth Monday, well, I don't really have anything for that yet. I mean, do you want a quiz? Do you want to know about a day out that I've had? Do you want something else? Let me know what you want us to do together on those weeks. I'm all ears for that one. So what do you think? Would that work for you? Having these Mondays, so you know what's coming on the first, the second, the third and so on. You know what you're going to be getting. Or do you have other ideas? I'm at a bit of a crossroads, if I'm honest, because there is a part of me that feels like I've not been all that successful at podcasting. It hasn't grown the way I hoped it would. And sometimes I don't really feel I've got the connection with you guys the way I would like to. But maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea. You let me know. So with all that being said, I am going to go now and have my break, because 2 years of doing this solo, I've got to be honest, I really feel like I need one. And that's starting off knowing absolutely nothing about how to do any of this technical stuff. And if you know me at all, you know me and technology do not go well. please do get in touch. It's myslicecontact@gmail.com. I'll put the email address in the description for you. Tell me your thoughts, be honest, and I'll be in touch with you at the end of August to let you know what happens next. But until then, as always, you take care of your wee self.